Beautify our backyard, shall we? It is Customer Appreciation Month, so we really try to bring you the favorites, the best of the best. And what you're seeing right here is from Leaf and Petal. And we're gonna be talking about Leaf and Petal for a few, several more presentations throughout this hour. This is your pink desert rose. Now this is it, fully in bloom. Look at how amazing this is. If you're saying, oh, I can't do that, I don't have a green thumb, or I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it right, don't you worry. We're gonna give you all the information that you need. So of course we brought in the expert when it comes to gardening, and that's Carrie Mobley. Carrie, welcome.
Oh my goodness, I've been looking forward to today. How are you?
It is so fun. When I see Carrie, I know it's spring.
Yes, exactly. And listen, I'm about to blow your mind and your mind. Would you guys like a plant that is a cult favorite, yet thrives on neglect? This is your guy. This desert rose is, it's part of the succulent family.
Okay.
And to me, it is just one of the sexiest plants ever. And I'm gonna tell you why. So it obviously has these beautiful blooms, and this is just kind of the beginning of its blooming season. Those other pictures were very accurate. The whole thing will be covered. But what I love most about this plant and why it is such a cult favorite, it's called the caudex, and it is this base, and it is regularly compared to a woman's body.
Oh, okay.
Do you see these voluptuous curves? I always like to show this because this kind of looks like her back end. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. And then when you turn it around this way, oh, here she is in the front. She's so demure. Yeah. Her legs are crossed. So this is a really, really easy plant to grow. It loves sun, hardly needs any water. Good. Don't have to do anything to it.
Really? Okay, so, and we have it here in a container, in a pot, but could I put it in the ground too?
Oh, well, only if you live in zones like basically Florida down, maybe even southern Texas.
Okay.
However, when it comes to that first frost, you just bring it inside the house.
Oh, nice.
It becomes a house plant.
Oh, wow.
And it will continue to give you some blooms. So we're actually shipping it to you. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna creep over towards you.
Absolutely.
This is going to be the 1 gallon container that comes to you. It's going to be healthy, it's going to be well packaged, and it comes from Leaf and Petal, so you're gonna get a nice guarantee on it. But even still, you can kind of see that caudex starting. And Tamara, each one is completely different. It's like a fingerprint. You never know what it's gonna look like.
Oh, nice.
And I love that we have this map ready to go, because for a lot of you in the country, we're shipping it out right now. Go ahead and take a look at the map, figure out what your color is, and then find that corresponding date.
Okay.
If you haven't had that ship date happen yet, all you're doing is holding your place in line. You're just reserving it. You won't even be charged for it until it ships out.
I like that.
Yeah, and when you get it home, what I recommend is putting it into like maybe a 14-inch container, even maybe a pretty one. See how pretty those containers are? Because at some point, you know, before that first frost, you're gonna bring it inside. So why not have it be pretty?
That's right. And you want it to be, and this is something that's going to be beautiful outside. It's gonna be beautiful inside. It brings you the colors and the blooms. I even love the look and the depth of the leaves.
Oh,
they're
that's
like
right.
a deep green, kind of waxy.
And they're so glossy. Again, this is, you know, it's part of the succulent family, and so it's so easy. It doesn't really require very much work. Please don't overwater it. Who wants to hear that?
Right.
You know, you'll always hear from me, water, water, water. With this one, if you give it too much water, the leaves are gonna start to turn yellow. But this is such a statement piece. It is such a cool, tropical look, and again, it's a standout piece, and it really is art. I mean, the way that this caudex, and that's what it's called, the way that the caudex then moves into these long arms that are just reaching up, and then at the top, those beautiful blooms. I invite you, if you have never heard of a desert rose, go onto Facebook, look at those Facebook groups. You will see why there's such a cult following, and just so you know,
Yes.
they are very addictive.
Ooh.
There are about, 50, maybe probably even more varieties of desert rose. I like this one the best because it gives you the most blooms.
Okay, so that's what I want to hear. A lot of blooms,
Yes.
easy to care for. I don't have to have a green thumb. I can neglect it a little bit if it, oh, I
Yes.
forgot to water it for the last several days. It's okay.
Oh,
It's not
for
going to
the
yell
last
at you.
couple weeks.
For the last couple weeks, even better.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? When you, and so this is the one that when you go on vacation, you don't have to give somebody the keys to your house to come water your plant because your plant's gonna be okay. I love shopping with Leaf and Petal here at HSN because when you go out into the home and garden stores out there, you might find some really pretty plants and they've taken care of them, but they'll put that little stick in there.
Yes.
It gives you minimal information and you're thinking, I don't really know how to care for this. But when it comes to Leaf and Petal, they give you this entire brochure, front and back, but don't be afraid, front and back, with information. Where do I plant it? When do I plant it? How much water? The whole 9 yards. So you are equipped so that you can have those beautiful blooms that you're after. I want you to shop on hsn.com. I want you to get the hot deal. We took $15 off of this price, and you're gonna have this coming to you. It's gonna come like this and carry. This is the thing. It even looks beautiful right now.
Right.
It's only gonna get better.
Oh, right. I mean, a lot of them already have little buds starting. This is about second year.
Okay.
And I know we have a great picture that Guy submitted, and it's his desert rose. He got one about 6 years ago, and I love that we are from Florida because a lot of times, this
Oh
is
my
it.
gosh.
Look at that's Guy's, and he's not out there, the way I am, right? I'm a landscape designer, a professional gardener, and look at, and that isn't like a best case scenario. That is accurate. I always recommend our fertilizer. In fact, we've got, a couple of them here that we can talk about. But I just love that it fell over once in a hurricane. The container it was in cracked. A couple of the arms broke off.
Yeah.
He said he put it in a new container and had no problems with it succeeding. And you know what I told him? You could have taken those broken arms, shoved them into another container, and then you'd have a whole nother plant.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is what this plant gives you. It takes nothing from you except $24.95.
This is
And it just
good.
gives, and gives.
I love
Can you
that.
tell I love it so much?
No, that's good though, because I know a lot of us, we love flowers and plants and things like that. And we just feel like we're relegated to the fake ones because we can't really take care of, we don't know as much as we feel like we need to. But when you have a plant that is this easy, I mean, for goodness sake, it's called a pink desert rose.
Right. If that doesn't say what, yes,
easy,
exactly.
then I don't know what does. Look at how beautiful those blooms are.
I mean, it's just incredible. And like I said, they are addictive. I am a collector. I have too many, and I'm embarrassed if my husband is watching, because So, but what I love is that this variety is such a great place to start. I love the fact that it has the darker edges of that hot pink, and then the inside has that lighter pink. But what this gives you is more blooms.
That's right.
And it's just such a pretty and a cool plant that you're gonna wanna brag about, and you don't even have to try. It's just something that is really going to give to you, and it's dramatic, and it's tropical, and you can have this on your patio, on your front porch, on your balcony, whatever you might have. It loves sun. So make sure that it has a lot of sun. And then water, I would say, at the most, once a week. Because,
we don't do that.
Well, because this beautiful sculpture of a caudex that we have here, that's where the nutrients and the water is stored. Kind of like a camel, Miss Tamra.
Oh, and because you can even see the size of it, it can hold.
And if you put your hand on it, do you feel how cool it is? It's like nice and cold
This is
because
nice.
it's, I know, isn't it? Some sexy.
Really
You know it is.
nice plant. I love it. I love it. And she's going to be so pretty at home. You can grow her in a container. If you're looking for some great pots, I mean, you can always check hsn.com, but I know you won't have any trouble finding them. And when you're looking at these, just know that this is how it's going to come. I just want to remind you, this is how it's going to come. You go ahead and plant it, get it all set up. If you need fertilizer, we're going to help you. And then you just watch it grow. And that's one of the things we love so much about this season is just seeing something that we put and we, you know, kind of prepared it and then we stand back and we just watch the beauty that it brings out. And the thing is, we've got a few different options today. Carrie's brought along a few different options, but I like, and I think everybody really appreciates easy. It's hard for me to mess up, you know? Low maintenance.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, for those of you who say, oh, I kill everything, I should never plant anything again, this is a great place for you to start because it does give you so much without hardly needing any work. You guys are just gonna fall in love.
Do it. It is 899-224. That's the number to get that one home. And we'd love to be able to send that one right on out to you, okay? So give us a call or shop on hsn.com to pick that one up. Now, Carrie, you mentioned fertilizer.